On problem number 1 from the Unit 5 Big Quiz, we're going to verify the equation. This equation is an identity. It's really important to show each step very clearly and legibly in order to receive full credit, telling what identities you're using so that it's clear what's happened, especially in this one, because that first step, I'm going to just start by writing down the problem. So it's secant x plus 1 times secant negative x minus 1 is the left-hand side. And I want to try to make that, in the end, equal the right-hand side of tan squared. So this is kind of my goal. So I'm just putting that there. I don't have it yet. I'm just putting it there to kind of remind me of my goal and try to help me get there. The first thing I see is, this. I have secant x on one parenthesis and secant of negative x on the other. I can't combine or do anything with those since those are of different angles. But what I can do is apply the symmetry identity. And you remember about the cosine, it says cosine of negative x equals cosine of x. And I'll give you a little visual to remind you of why that is. Cosine and secant refer to the x value of a point on the unit circle, and it'll be the same x value if my angle had gone down instead of up. So positive angle or negative angle, I get that same x value, so I'll get the same secant. So this I'm going to rewrite as secant of x. Now if I had just rewritten that step without identifying y, then it's not clear that you didn't just drop the negative on accident. So make sure you tell me what identity you used on that step. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is recognize that this is a factored out version of a difference of two squares. If I don't remember that, I don't recognize it, that's actually okay because you can just FOIL and you'll see that the centers will cancel out and you'll still get the difference of two squares. It'll just be an extra step. So this is a difference of two squares. So I'll write difference of two squares, or the long way is you can just FOIL this out and you'll get secant squared minus 1. And then the last step is to recognize that this is in the Pythagorean and that's not spelled right. I'll just write identity that says that is equal to tangent squared. So that's my last step. And now I have equals to the right side because that equals this. So since this equals the right-hand side, then this is verified. And give a little check to show me it's verified. So show me those 3 steps along with the reasons